And what's up, everybody? Cool. So today we're going to be looking at the user accounts page on Smart Connect. So this is the page where you as an administrator administrate all your users on Smart Connect as well as a few other options. So let's get to it. Okay, so we are in our Smart Connect server. We were on the Data Queue tab. Now we're going to the User Accounts tab. So immediately at the top, you have smart user accounts, user roles, and desktop users. Then you've got a button here to say create a new user. So when you create that, you can give them a username and password. And what will happen is, say for example, my password here is test. I can create a username. You will see here that it will be giving you an error. So it must be 8 to 32 characters. So that's quite nice because it allows you to manage your passwords a little bit better. So let's just create one quickly. Okay, so there we go. I've created something, and as you can see, the test account has been created. Now, if I click on it, you'll see that there's no roles and actions here. If I click on someone like this one, you'll see there's a role there. Now, a role and action, they're slightly in the same, but also quite different. So if I go to user roles here, you will see that in administrator, conservation area, administrator, and conservation area manager. Now, if I create a new role, for example, um, okay, this is just going to be a group of specific actions that can be assigned to a specific person. So they can view, there's a whole bunch here that you can go through. So on the right hand side, you can specify which conservation area you are speaking to, or you can say all. So in this case, I can add the action that they can view this conservation area. I can obviously create bundles of these, but let's just leave it like that for now. So I go back to my Connect user accounts and I click on the one I want, and here on the drop down arrow I can see the different groups of actions that I can then add. If I want to add additional actions, you'll see here there's another little tab. These are very specific to this user here. Now it'll be the same stuff, same actions, and there it is there. Okay, so now this user, if he uses this username and the password that I've assigned to him in Smart Desktop, this is the only thing that he can do is view, or in this case, view specific conservation areas. It's great to manage these roles and keep groups or bundles up to date, depending on the way in which you like to structure it as an administrator. Just make sure that you get familiar with the user accounts, user roles, different actions, because you will spend a lot of time here. And this is a very good place to manage the security risks when it comes to smart server access and all that kind of stuff. On the right hand side here, the last one is desktop users. So you can see all the users within each specific conservation area. Now, if I want to create a new user, I can say okay, I want to assign it to this guy here. I'm going to give him a password. Okay, so you're just going to go through this. I can give him an ID. Okay, so I've given him his username. I can say, okay, he's a data entry, and I can say create user. Okay, so there has been created, and if I go and find him here, you will see that there's a whole bunch of different things here. So all you see is with this username is this one. I can deactivate him here, or I can edit this user here. So I'm going to go back into this. I'm going to connect and sync all changes. Okay. Okay, so all sync changes downloaded too. Okay, so I just to go and double check quickly, employee list. Here you will see that Bob Dylan has been added. There is his username, there's his entry level, and that's when he was created. So that's an easy way for us as administrators to add extra information. But obviously you see that I need to connect and sync the different changes. Cool, hope that's helped.